What's up, guys? Today I will telling about 1/2 coin of France, 1969, issuer France, issuing regime 5th Republic 1958 date, type standard circulation coins. Years, value franc FARF, currency new franc, composition nickel, weight G diameter, thickness 1.95 millimeters, shape round, technique milled, orientation coin alignment, demonetized February 17, 2002. Number N5 help. References franc 2014 198, Gady 1798, 2014 109. Series 1-2 franc Semius. Obverse. The Sower, designed by Oscar Roti in 1900s, a national emblem of the French Republic. Script, Latin. Lettering, République Française, or Roti. Translation, French Republic. Engraver, Louis Oscar Roti, reverse. Underneath the face value, an olive branch is surrounded with the French motto, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, Liberty, Equality, Fraternity. Script, Latin. Lettering, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, 1/2, franc, 2000. Translation, Liberty, Equality, Fraternity. Engraver, Louis Oscar Roti. Edge, reeded, 1-2 franc signature, O. Roti obverse, Cyrillus, mint mark of Monnaie de Paris, Paris, and Pessac, starting 1973, France 864 date. The franc coin of France from is a fascinating piece of numismatic history, representing a period of significant cultural, economic, and political change in France and the world. This coin, like many others, tells a story that intertwines France's monetary history with broader historical trends and developments. Below is an in-depth exploration of its context, design, and historical significance. Historical context of France in 1969. France in the 1960s. The 1960s were transformative for France, characterized by post-war reconstruction, economic growth, and social change. France was under the leadership of President Charles de Gaulle until April 1969, when he resigned following a failed referendum. De Gaulle's policies, including the modernization of France's economy and the assertion of independence in international affairs, profoundly shaped the nation. Economically, France experienced the 30 glorious years, a period of rapid industrialization and economic expansion from 1945 to 1975. By 1969, France was reaping the benefits of this growth with improvements in infrastructure, industry, and living standards. However, social tensions were rising, culminating in the events of May 1968, when massive student protests and worker strikes disrupted the nation. This tumultuous backdrop influenced the production and use of French currency, including the 1/2 franc coin. The franc and the 1/2 franc coin. The franc, a brief overview. The franc has a long history as France's national currency. Introduced in the 14th century, it underwent numerous transformations before becoming the official currency of the French Republic in the late 18th century. The modern franc, as represented by the 1/2 franc coin of 1969, was part of the new franc system introduced in 1960. The new franc or nouveau franc was introduced by Charles de Gaulle's government to stabilize the French economy. Each new franc was worth 100 old francs, simplifying transactions and restoring public confidence in the currency. Coins like the 1/2 franc were critical in everyday transactions, reflecting the purchasing power of the time. Design and specifications of the 1/2 franc coin 1969. Physical characteristics. Material. The 1/2 franc coin of 1969 was minted in nickel, a durable and corrosion-resistant material. Weight, 6 grams. Diameter, 24 millimeters. Edge, smooth, with no reeded or decorative patterns. Composition, 100% nickel, making it highly reflective and resistant to wear. Obverse design. The obverse of the 1/2 franc coin features La Semeuse the Sower, an iconic symbol of France. Designed by Louis Oscar Roti in 1897, the image depicts a young woman sowing seeds in a field with rays of sunlight behind her. This symbol represents growth, prosperity, and renewal, key themes in France's post-war recovery. The legend around the design reads, République Française, French Republic, emphasizing the nation's republican values of liberty, equality, and fraternity. Reverse design. The reverse features a denomination and date surrounded by olive and oak branches, symbols of peace and strength, respectively. The inscription reads, 1/2 franc at the center, the year 1969 below. The phrase Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, liberty, equality, fraternity, the national motto of France, encircling the design. Mint marks. French coins of this period often included mint marks indicating the facility where they were produced. The 1969 1/2 franc was likely minted in the Monnaie de Paris Mint, one of the oldest continuously operating mints in the world. Economic and social role. The 1/2 franc coin was a practical denomination for everyday use in 1969. It had a relatively low purchasing power, suitable for small transactions like buying bread, milk, or postage stamps. Its usage reflects the economic realities of the time, including inflation and wage levels. In a broader sense, the coin represented the trust and stability of the French monetary system, particularly in a decade marked by global economic uncertainty. The introduction of nickel coins also signaled modernization, as traditional silver and bronze alloys were phased out in favor of more cost-effective materials. Numismatic significance. Today, the 1/2 franc coin holds value primarily as a collectible. Its historical and artistic significance makes it popular among numismatists. Factors affecting its value include condition. Coins in mint condition, uncirculated, are more valuable. Rarity. While not exceedingly rare, specific years and mint marks can increase desirability. Historical interest. Coins from transitional periods, such as the late 1960s, attract collectors interested in French history, legacy, and transition. The 1/2 franc coin of 1969 was part of the broader shift towards the modernization of French currency. However, the franc system eventually gave way to the euro. France adopted the euro in 1999 as an accounting currency and introduced euro coins and banknotes in 2002. This marked the end of the franc as France's official currency. Coins like the 1/2 franc serve as reminders of a bygone era, symbolizing the economic and cultural identity of mid-20th century France. They also highlight the evolution of European integration, as France transitioned from a national currency to a shared European monetary system. Conclusion. The 1969 1/2 franc coin is more than a small piece of metal. It is a tangible artifact of France's history. It reflects the nation's economic resilience, artistic heritage, and cultural values during a time of significant change. Whether viewed through the lens of numismatics, economics, or history, this coin provides a window into the story of France in the late 20th century. Its legacy endures in the hearts of collectors and historians, serving as a bridge between the past and present. The value of a 1969 French 1/2 franc coin depends on several factors, including its condition, grade, rarity, and market demand. Below is an overview of the coin and its potential value. Historical context. The 1/2 franc coin from 1969 was part of the French currency system prior to the introduction of the euro. France used the franc as its currency until 2002, when it transitioned to the euro. Coins like the 1/2 franc were issued in large quantities for circulation, making most of them common and not highly valuable unless in exceptional condition or with unique errors. Specifications. Composition, nickel. Weight, grams. Diameter, Design, obverse. Marianne, the national symbol of France, wearing a Phrygian cap, a traditional representation of liberty. Designed by artist Oscar Rodi. Reverse. Features the denomination 1/2 franc with an olive branch, symbolizing peace. Below is the year. Edge, smooth. Mintage. In 1969, a large number of 1/2 franc coins were minted, making them relatively common. However, coins in uncirculated or proof condition are less common and more sought after by collectors. Current market value. The value of the coin depends largely on its condition. Circulated condition. A typical 1969.5 franc in circulated condition is generally worth face value or slightly more, often between 50 cents and $2. Uncirculated condition, mint state. Coins in mint state MS60 or higher can be worth $5 to $20 or more, depending on the exact grade. Proof coins, which were specially struck for collectors and have a high-quality finish, can be worth significantly more, sometimes exceeding $30 to $50. Factors affecting value. 1. Condition grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 poor to 70 perfect uncirculated. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. 2. Rarity. If there are errors in the minting process, such as a misstrike or a double die, the coin's value can increase significantly. 3. Market demand. Coins with historical or aesthetic appeal may fetch a premium among collectors. Selling and buying. If you own a 1969 French 1/2 franc and wish to sell it, here are some steps. Coin dealers. Local coin shops or numismatic experts can appraise and potentially buy the coin. Online platforms, websites like eBay, Numisbiz, or auction sites allow you to sell to a global audience. Coin shows or clubs. Attending coin-related events can help you connect with collectors. Conclusion. Most 1969 French 1/2 franc coins are common and hold minimal value in circulated condition. However, coins in pristine, uncirculated, or proof condition, or those with minting errors, can be worth considerably more. It is advisable to have the coin appraised by a numismatics expert for an accurate valuation.